Hello there everybody, and welcome back to another video with me, Mr. Gamer. Today I'm going to be talking about what I think will be added and what I want to be added into Fortnite Chapter 3. As you saw, I made a video a while back stating why there could be reasons why we don't have Chapter 3, but I was obviously wrong. So let's get into it. But first, I want to mention something. So I haven't uploaded for the past 2 days. One of those days was Thanksgiving, which is reasonable because I was with family. The other day, I just honestly was real sleepy, which was yesterday, and just didn't feel like uploading, to be honest. So I'm real sorry. I promise I'm going to get back into the same old schedule again, but let's get right into it. So what I think is going to be added, obviously, and everybody knows will be added, is sort of the weapon attachments, because people have said that there are weapon attachment files in the game that just have not been implemented yet. Oh gosh. And I'm real interested to see how that works. Now, I think that'll spice up the game a little because I watched one of Cypher PK's videos, and he was mentioning how like it would sort of like maybe have like ice effects or something weird or interesting like that. And I agree. I think something like that would probably be most likely to happen, or be the most likely thing, because it just seems more reasonable than having something like a just normal silence part. I think there could be many things that get added along to it. I just don't think we're gonna see just like one kind of like it gives you only range or something. Another thing I would like to see is like a couple OG locations come back and just have fun with that, because I know a lot of people miss those areas. Where are they at? And I know that was a lot of fun for people. So, yeah. But one thing I would really like to see is map variation, because in this season I haven't played that much. Like, I started really getting into the game around in, like, Chapter 4, late season of Chapter 4, and I would really like to see, like, more variation in the style of map. I've seen a decent amount, but I wouldn't say I've seen that much. I've seen, like, enough to where it just keeps me barely interested. The most map change that I've seen, honestly, was late game, a little. But, like, you don't really see that many changes in color, and when you do, it's typically in the center of the map, which I'd rather see, like, more variation in, like, other parts of the map, too, like how we did this season. Another thing I would love to see is, like, possibly, like, maybe a little more weapon variation, because all we see right now is, like, we see, like, the shotgun gets used for mainly just, like, spraying at people, and then, like, you'll see, like, the, pistol just, like, is sort of used as, like, a smaller version of an AR. If, like, push comes to shove, you use it whenever you're in, like, desperate times. So I think those are a couple things that I would like to see. Alright guys, so another thing I really wish they would bring back is sort of, like, more unvaulting. Ah, crap. Because in the past, they sort of unvaulted a lot of things. Sort of did. In this season, they sort of haven't. They've sort of just, like, unlocked new ones, or just, like, unvaulted a couple new things due to voting. Which I really like the voting thing, because it sort of keeps it balanced. And they're not really too overpowered things, and if it is, it's, like, something that they've very, 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 like, made less powerful. Like the mech, for example. I'm glad they sort of made it like that, and plus I feel like a lot of people already know how to counter that. I don't know why, guys. I think there's a little glitch if you see that I'm going slower with that. I don't know why, but if you're curious, I had to interrupt my conversation there. Sort of just going slow for some reason when I hold that, and the kunai, it did that the other day too. So it's either my internet or just like a bug. But either way, I wish they would add more like weapons, or just like bring back a lot of weapons, because they honestly, like, what made Chapter 2 Season 5 so good was that a lot of people liked that there were a lot of new POIs, there were a lot of weapons they brought back, and a couple weapons they like made that were new, like the lever action and the long neck rifle. Those were both really good weapons. Like, granted, some of them weren't the best, but they were like really good. And another weapon that was really good that they brought back was the tactical assault rifle, and that was something that a lot of people liked, and I would really like to see them like do more things like that, to where they bring back stuff. So yeah, and as you can see, like, when you upgrade in this season, like, one thing that makes it really fun is they sort of like vaulted a couple things that we've had in the game for a little while, and then at the same time they brought back like a couple of things that people really missed. Like, for example, the shockwave launcher. It's so much fun to use. It's easy for mobility and everything, and it just makes the game a lot more fun, or just adds like one more bit of like spice to it. And another thing I would like to see lots of is new mechanics. They've been sort of leaked, not really confirmed yet by anybody, that we'll be most likely seeing sliding. So I think sliding would be a really cool thing. I think it could add a lot more like combat skill, and like just a lot more content possibly to the game, because there's so much you would be able to do with it, and just so many things you could do with it. So I'm really interested to see if they'll add that or not. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get that person. Just tagged them a little. Didn't really get them. You need to pay attention, buddy. But yeah, I would really like to see stuff like that, because I feel like that sort of made it really good. Oh no, that's a combat. I thought that was a pump. But yeah, things like that really made the game real good. I'm sorry that I stopped talking, guys. I sort of just wanted to like be able to possibly get a kill, and I did actually, surprisingly enough. But yeah. Also, if you don't know already, it's not showing on this one because this is an older one. But if you look, there's actually 94% for the flintlock pistol, and then like I think 20% for like proximity. The proximity is doing bad, and I think part of that is like due to the fact that people want to vote for something that's really old. So, and something that was just a lot more fun. The proximity is just something that was more helpful. The flintlock is something that people see as like potentially loads of fun and like really goofy to use. So I think that's a big reason to why people use it. That, and plus we got plenty of explosive things in the game. So I think people are sort of like, nah, we don't need that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so another thing I'd like to see simply is more map changes. We haven't really seen that many. I mean, like, and what I mean by like more map changes, I mean like the possibility of like, oh gosh, what are they doing over here? I mean like seeing the possibility for much more like changes to like where the season's theme. We've seen a lot of like collabs, like Cypher said. Oh, they're all the way up there. Or no, they're right there. But we really haven't seen like anything as far as like, how are they shooting through? I don't know how they're shooting through. But we haven't really seen anything that's like too crazy recently. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be so happy if they died to fall just now. That's what you get for trying to freaking snipe me out of nowhere. Jerk. Jeez. Ah, I'm in storm! No, I just choked it. I just choked it on. But yeah, like Cypher said, I know I've had a lot of references to him, but it's because he's like really smart in this stuff, and I'd really like to see like a lot of like things that vary more in map wise and more than just like game. I wish they would like add a lot more like possible like people who can sell you a lot more interesting at things, because the selling exotics I think is a really cool mechanic, and I can see it going really far. But like Cypher said, it would be like cool to see like things like possible like game collaborations for like a season or something crazy like that. Ooh, we're in top 2. But yeah, that's really what I want to see in this season. I'm at this next chapter. I think it would be really cool, really interesting at the same time. If you guys have different opinions, feel free to let me know. And yeah, but for right now, for the end of this, we're gonna clutch up this hopefully. Ah! And hopefully not get top 2. That soccer skin. I don't know how I'm doing this. I shouldn't even be alive, guys. I should not even be alive. Where is he at? I think he's behind the rock. Yeah, he's behind the rock. Oh, I see him, I see him. No! We just got... at least we did that. There was nothing I could really do. If I had my quad launcher, I would have went over and killed him. Oh, that's what he's wearing. He's wearing the trashy LeBron James version. But yeah, I just failed you guys. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm gonna have a little short soon. It's gonna be showing you guys like how I'm gonna determine how many battle passes I give away for the next season. I know this probably wasn't the most entertaining of videos, and I'm sorry about that. But like always, I hope you all have a good day and a good night, and hopefully I see you all later. Goodbye now.